How to make a blogging schedule and be an organized blogger. Brought to you by www.memberspeed.com. If you are planning on setting up a blogging empire, then you'd better know how to make a schedule for your blogs. It can be quite frustrating trying to figure out different subjects to blog about, but you will find it a much easier task if you take some time at the beginning to make a blogging schedule. You will find that knowing what to write about before sitting down to blog takes the entire guesswork out of it and leaves you with more focus to just get down to the task at hand. There is no use sitting down to write a blog if it takes you 10 to 15 minutes just to figure out what the subject matter should be. If you don't know what you're going to be writing about and just wing it, your blog is going to appear more scrambled and unfocused. The pressure of knowing what to write can also affect your ability to write. It's kind of like a speaker that is addressing a crowd without predetermined speech and grasping for words to get across his meaning. If you have a blogging empire of 20 blogs or more, you certainly do not have the time to waste figuring out a new subject every day. You should have a list of subjects that you're going to address for each blog so that you can get them done like clockwork. Having a tightly knit schedule to follow means that the pressure is off and you still have the flexibility to go off schedule if you want. If there's something that you need to blog about today and it's not part of your plans, you are still free to blog about it if you want to. That's the beauty of owning your own business, flexibility and freedom, along with planning and organization. Writing blog posts in advance. A lot of bloggers prefer to use a system where the writing is all done in one shot and posted in advance. You may be the type who has a writing inspiration from time to time and can write 20 to 30 blog posts at once. Putting all of these posts into your blog and then setting them up to appear on certain days can be a time saver for many. Instead of having to jump from one subject to another to do all these blog posts, it may just be better to write them up all at once on one certain subject and then set them to go up out in the future. If you have outsourced your writing, then you probably have received a batch of posts all at the same time. You can set these up to be future posts by using the schedule in WordPress, or you can file them aside to be done manually on other days. Some people don't like the scheduler in WordPress and prefer to do them manually as necessary. There are some great plugins you can get that make the process of future scheduling your post even easier. They're all well worth the money, especially if you've built up your empire to be quite extensive. There's also software you can purchase to help keep this schedule organized, let you see all your plans, and track what you have accomplished for each of your blogs, all in one place. Planning what to write about. When you're making up your blog schedule, no matter which of these methods you choose, you will need to figure out what you're going to write about. You will need to make a list of topics based on keywords, but there are other things you should keep in mind as well. If you're setting up a schedule for 6 months or a year's worth of blogs, then consider what will be happening at the time of the year when the blog is supposed to appear. For blogs that will appear in December, for example, they should have some kind of Christmas theme attached with them. Have a blog post that's going to be appearing around Mother's Day? Make the post have some relevance to Mother's Day, if possible. You can also look for events that would occur around that time, such as sporting events, new movies to be released, and basically anything else that a lot of people would be following at the time. Setting up a blogging empire properly will save you a lot of time and trouble down the road and keep things focused and organized in the present. Disorganization means wasted time looking for files, folders, or even your coffee. Get some sort of routine going as soon as you can for your blogging efforts. You can build a huge blogging business, and scheduling your post will just help you get there faster. Want to discover the most incredible and intuitive membership site software today? For details on the world's leading client and content management system, go to www.memberspeed.com.